Hello everybody and welcome to Cal-a-Vie Health Spa. My name is Alexandra, I'm your lead dietitian here, and this is Kumiko.
Hi, my name is Kumiko Niwayama. I teach yoga, meditation, and wellness here at Cal-a-Vie.
And today we are going to be showing you all about the magic of matcha, specifically how to make matcha at home. It is a beautiful superfood. We're going to talk about the benefits, a little bit about the history. Kumiko is our expert here. I personally have been consuming matcha on a daily basis since 7th grade, so
amazing.
Even though it's been around for centuries, it's been a little bit more trendy in the last several years. So we're going to tell you exactly why you need matcha in your life. Should we start with the benefits?
Yes, please.
Okay, so one of my favorite things about matcha is that it is a fabulous source of antioxidants, specifically one called EGCG. And so what this is great for in the body is being very protective of our cells. So anytime we experience any sort of stress, toxins, pollution, maybe not an ideal diet, maybe you drank a little bit too much the night before, we need those antioxidants to really help rejuvenate and repair our cells. Matcha is a fabulous source. It's going to give you those antioxidants you need to keep very healthy from a cellular level, keeping you youthful from the inside out.
Yes, she's an expert for the nutrition fact, and that's why we're sharing the nutrition division to talk about nutrition and wellness part of the new ritual you can create with matcha cup of tea. So
yes, and speaking of ritual, it's very calming when you make matcha. I'm sure you would agree when you have everything set up and you're making it yourself. It's one of those activities you can always come back to really rejuvenate, reset your mind, almost like a meditative practice itself. And nutrition-wise, it's actually a great source of an amino acid called L-theanine. And what this amino acid is known for is being very calming for the body. So it's going to help reduce cortisol, stress, and also provide you with a really great sense of focus.
Yes. So it's a really interesting fact about matcha is it came from China, and in the beginning that was medicine. Did you know that?
That's amazing.
Yes. Then monk brought in Japan and started to make it more spiritual practice, and Shogun era they started to making aristocratic practice more associating luxurious and mindful practice for samurais. So that's what it started.
That's amazing. I love to hear that history. So maybe we should jump in and see how we can make it at home and really apply this mindfulness ritual ourselves.
Yes. So bear in mind, Sado tea of way is not easy to do it at home because that's more elaborate way. This is the way we can do it at the kitchen. So if you wanted to learn the tea ceremony, you have to go to the tea ceremony school. This one is something you can do it every day for 3 minutes, about 3 minutes. So let's start it from it. So also really important to have really good quality, which is this is the Taste of Kyoto organic green tea. Because we are ingesting entire powder, it's important to have a best quality. And I wanted to talk about this material too. Is that okay? This is chasen, made from the bamboo, and this is a chasaji made from bamboo. And this lovely set is also sold at Cal-a-Vie, which is very convenient. If you are coming here, you can bring this as a souvenir back home. So back to the tea.
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
I love that you brought up that it needs to be organic, especially if we're consuming that whole tea leaf. We definitely don't want to be drinking in a bunch of pesticides along with it. So organic is key.
Yes.
Okay.
And as you see, can you see the camera? This is a powder, just tiny bit. It's a little bit is enough, and it's very important fact about hot boiled water. Instead of the steep tea, this is supposed to be made with hot boiled water because this powder is so fine, it's needed to be break it down really finely. So I'm going to pour just tiny bit. The reason why tiny bit is if you put too much water, it's harder to break it down. So let's see.
So this is your trick to make sure we don't have any clumps in our final product.
So it's kind of fun. And it's also, I do this for every after the lunch break. This is my ritual I created for myself. Every day after the lunch, I needed to pick me up, and I make the matcha. First, I'm listening the making the boiling the hot water, just sound of it, and just calming down, and pour, bring the little bit of matcha in a cup, and watching and breaking down. This time I will be very quiet. I will not talk anyone, just doing my own ritual. So this is first cup. Try to breaking down. Then we're gonna pour into more to the drinkable thinness. Okay. Here we go. Okay.
So we're adding our water. It's all coming together, and you could drink it just like this, the plain matcha with the hot water.
Then when I teach my class, the client experience when making cup of tea together, and I'm sharing more story about my mother-in-law was tea ceremony master, and she will do the real tea ceremony, and when she comes home, she will make tea like this way in the kitchen. So that's what I started to doing semi-formal tea ceremony at home, and you can do this with your family or by your own. If you feel like you are not good at meditation, this is a moving meditation for you. Okay, here we go. So this is really cute. This just folder.
Yes, let's show the final
so now,
product.
Final product. It's a beautiful color.
Yes, that bright green color indicates that it's very full of antioxidants. So you want your matcha very bright green. That means it's rich in chlorophyll, all those beautiful plant compounds that really help keep us healthy.
That's right. So when you're drinking, supposed to be quiet and not talking. This is a meditative state of mind, but today we're going to just enjoy. So let's have a sip.
Absolutely. Delicious. My favorite.
Good. So just a little bit why matcha is different from making coffee to tea. Steep tea is matcha coming from really long history and created as a mindfulness practice. And their principle of matcha is wake seijaku. This is my humble writing. Wa is harmony, and K is respect. Se is purity, and jaku is serenity. Harmony with people, harmony with everybody on the tea ceremony, to co-worker, to your family. K is respect everybody, and Se is purity. We wanted to purify drinking something natural to in our body. Jaku is serenity, being quiet, this moment of making tea. So
isn't that lovely? It feels so calming and relaxing to have matcha and to know all of the beautiful backstory behind the history. What is a quick and easy way we could make this at home? Maybe if we don't have all of this whisk set up, what can we do?
So I love making this way, but if you wanted to have a little bit of milk and making latte, you can use the brute. How to say that mixer, small mixer.
Oh, a little blender.
Yeah, blender.
Yeah.
And just put it a little bit of matcha. Then choice of non-dairy or dairy milk and pour in it and just making like a really quick 30 seconds, and you can put it in the microwave and voila. Matcha latte is at home, and you can drink at home. So that's a great way to do it too.
Oh, that's so quick and easy. And it's a great way to make sure you're not getting a lot of sugar along with your matcha latte, especially now that's really popular at many cafes. Sometimes they add sugar to the matcha powder before you even can say don't add any sugar. So making it at home with a plain organic matcha is a great way to keep that sugar intake low. And you can always add a little bit of a sweetener afterwards if you want to.
That's right, yes. So I'm so grateful to share with you for love of matcha. I never saw you are drinking age. How old are you?
7th grade, yes.
Gosh.
It's been a long time.
So I hope you're gonna enjoy benefit of the nutrition fact and also mindfulness of the matcha.
Yes, thank you so much for sharing this with us,
Thank you.
Kumiko, and we hope you all make this at home yourselves.
I know.
Thank you.
Thank you.